All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Follower Fisher channel. My name is Phil Fisher, and it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday afternoon here on the East Coast of the U.S. Sorry, stream schedule was a little off this week. I had a birthday party yesterday, lots of fun. Yeah. So today, I think we're just going to relax. We will resume normal hobbying workbenches next weekend and Thursday morning for minis. But I think today, unless anyone else wants me to play something else, I think we're going to hop back into X4. I think that sounds like a plan to me. But yeah, once again, I'm good to play whatever you folks want today. Just kind of a relaxing stream, hanging out. But let's get started with X4. And if anyone has any other ideas, I am definitely for it. All right, let's get set up here. There we go. Beautiful. So where we left off, going ahead and just unpause for now, was we were playing around in Hatikva's Choice. At the start of the last session, we were trying to get this other gate working to reunite the Boron homeworld, but bringing the fleet out there was probably not the best idea, because I angered essentially all the Boron fleet that was there, and ended up having to kill like 20 Boron fighters. So we just kind of reloaded. We didn't want to piss them off too bad. Just missed hits by the AI cap ships. Sometimes it just pisses off the neighbors, and that's not what we want to do. We don't want to do that. So we did have an outstanding mission. Some interesting missions here. Pause real quick before we get too far away. But the foray into Xenon space, we were just kind of farming the gate outside of Hatikva's Choice 1. You can see they just kind of trickle through here. I think we actually got into, if I remember correctly, we did a little adventure into Thrakas Cascade and got some satellites put down with our Hirokanji. So we got some sat network up and running in this sector, which has been great. Surprised the game capture was so low. I apologize, everybody. There we go. Now you can hear it. Bump it up a little more. There it is. Okay. But yeah, doing good. I'm not ready to like start fighting and claiming sectors. There's like a K in here. A bunch of PEs. Get these big honking defense stations, which will need definitely some more ships. What I'm thinking we could do is finish up. Well, I think we were heading back. Because now that we have... Good. Okay, yeah. Solar's coming along in our player HQ. That's good. We're still very broke. But we've been dumping a lot of money into player HQ development, which is fine. You know, you got to throw money in to get money out of it. Still got this discoverer just chilling in Windfall space. I do want him... No, you know what? Let's get you here. Because I do want to start setting up Ties of Avarice. But I need to explore those sectors first. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. What are you doing? Oh, you're going to the task force. Yeah, we threw a bunch of money in Great Reef. We're still waiting on this one mission to pop. The, rebuild the Boron. Yeah, Provinces of Drip construction contract. Like, we're so close to the end here. And I think I have stuff queued up to finish it. Yeah, the energy cells are done. Claytronics are done. All parts, man, I got like 6,000 of the... Yeah, we're doing fine. That's where a lot of the money went, to be honest. Yeah, we got these two. Still have the Argon heavy construction going on. Which I think... Alright, yep. I think we're just waiting on... We should have everything we need. Trade offers to the factory. No. Build storage. Nope. What are you waiting on then? Yeah, turrets and shield gens. I could have sworn I put turrets. Yeah, okay, so it needs another 500,000. Oh no. It says it's good. They just not put them in? I guess not. Oh, I have no blueprints. Sorry, all. I thought I had basic blueprints. I guess not. Well, that's not good. Alright, we need to go buy blueprints from the boron. So we can finish this up. Spend another, I don't know, $1,000,000 on it. But that's still in the works, I guess. We'll mess with this later. We don't have the money to buy the blueprints anyway, I don't think. And then, yeah, fleet's just going. So, alright. Let's rendezvous back at the base. We'll drop everything off. Go from there. I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday. Just kind of hanging out, chilling. Building our space empire. But we have two big options, like I said. One, we get Tides of Avarice going with the Riptide Rakers. We could also go to Terran space and get the Terran stuff kicked off for the Cradle of Humanity. I'm not really worried about, you know, too much... I don't know, you know, I don't want to get halfway into a bunch of stuff just because I don't have the power yet. Like, we can't even finish the Terran storyline. Spoilers. I'll wrap this in a spoiler tag. Earmuffs if you don't want to know. But yeah, the foray into Xenon space, we're just not there yet. And I don't want to do the whole, like, alright, try to bring a bunch of bombs and lay them all around the station and then kick it off. I always blow myself up and it rarely works. But we could, and no, because then we... No, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get in the whole geometric owl thing. Have you guys watch me, like, do switch puzzles for 45 minutes. Man. We'll see. We got time. We got time. My goal is, like, at least 3 hours today. I'm just chilling. Everyone's tired and sore from work and the party and everything else. So, yeah. Just hanging out. Still don't have the millions here. I'd love to at least get a couple of these solar panels up and running. Just so this station can start doing something. And then we just have standard war stuff going on.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. Well, why don't you go on ahead and let's see, start transferring some of the wares over. No inventory for you. You've got some inventory. What about the ray? Nope. Hydras? Yeah, you got some inventory. There we go. And what about this one? Yep. Well, everyone's got some inventory they can drop off. Basically, all the like personal wares, I can go around to each captain and like ask them for their inventory, but I find this way easier. It's way less of a pain in the butt. Patty! How are you today, sir?
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Y'all rested up after the race? At least I hope you got some sleep. Oops, sorry. Oops. There we go. Sorry, dogs are going crazy. Hi, Viv. Are you guys having a good time? Spending time together? You know, honestly, my biggest fear about the Enduros, and I guess I'm glad I'm doing NEC first, is my back is going to be so sore by the end of these. I need to get a real race bucket so I can sit comfortably for extended periods of time. And I did convince my friends that this was awesome. You know, at one point, my brother-in-law came over and was like,
Ma'am.
what game is this? I'm like, this is iRacing. He's like, iRacing? I'm like, this is the one. This is the big multiplayer. This is the big deal. He's like, oh, it's like Super Simulation. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, it's the big one. And he's like, that's really crazy. And at the end of the night, he saw Viv still on the screen. This is like 10 p.m. our time. So they've been in our house like 5 hours, 6 hours. He's like, is she still streaming? Yes. This is a 12-hour race. That's nuts. I tried to tell you guys this earlier. But yeah. I think I may have some converts. We'll see. My dad will get a sim rig, but he was impressed with all you guys were doing. So congrats everyone out there who had a very good Sebring 12-hour. I'm proud of all the teams. You guys earned your day off. Just relaxing. Alright, it looks like these guys have dumped all their inventories. So we could probably go back and start messing with stuff. The traders are still going. Let's see how far out we are on some of these. Alright, a few orders there. This vulture can get set up. And that... Alright, this dolphin needs some trades going here. I'm gonna close some of this to make our lives a little easier. It gets so crowded. Wait. Yes, NEC, the April race is in 2 weeks. I will have the track by then. I promise. I'll have the combined Nürburgring track by that time, so I can start practicing.
Requesting permission to dock.
Though my first couple rings on straight, just Nordschleife, I didn't make it super far. We'll keep working on it. It's a heck of a track to learn. It's not a great margin on wafers. Still no scanning arrays around. There's a few. Take a full load of those. Okay. True. I'll work on it. I promise. I promise. I know. But at least I don't know. I feel fairly confident. Like I've run the GP track on other games. I guess technically I've run, Nordschleife on other games too. But I still, I don't know. I just need to be patient. Just patient. Like today, I had a great race. I kept it clean. I only went off track 4 times, only spinning once. And I'm at like 2.7 I rating right now, which I'm pretty happy about. So just a couple more races. I don't know, let's say 4 clean races with good outcomes, and everything will be good. Getting the feel. Getting the feel. And then all of chat will have to watch me drive cars poorly. Yes, you guys should go check out Fly Race Dream and Patty 1545. They are all members of the Flying Cones Racing team, and they just finished up their 12 hours of Sebring yesterday. 2 separate classes. Patty was running the LMPs, and Fly was running the Porsche GT4. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Hey, JB Warsmith, what's going on? I'm sorry, GT3. Welcome in, welcome in. Whoop, sorry, y'all. For those of you just joining, my name is Phil Fisher. This is the Follower Fisher channel. Here we do a, No, we should be good. Sorry, I think I was clicked out. Can everyone else hear me? Sorry. Okay, good. But welcome in. What we do around here is we do a bunch of like simulation management stuff. Right now we're playing X4. We've also been playing some Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster 2. Played some 2 Point Museum on release week. That was a lot of fun. And then on the side, I do miniature painting. I do model building, scale models. Right now, we're working on a Tamiya RE20 turbo model, the big scale, the 1/12. And I'm trying my best not to mess it up, but it's coming along very cool. Usually we do that on Saturdays. We hang out. But yeah, JB Warsmith, tell us a little bit about what you like to do, and tell us a little bit about your community. No, you're fine. Oh, that would do it. I was like, levels look good. That makes sense. We were just talking about the big iRacing 12 Hours of Sebring that folks were doing, and how I'm going to try not to mess up the NEC races that are coming up. Oh, awesome. I've been known to do some Minecraft in the past. I'm so glad. There's a weird curve with this game, and if you can get the bug, you can, I don't know, it starts to eat at you. Not in a weird way, but no one go look at my Steam page, but I have over 4,000 hours in this game. A lot of that's like background running. When you get deeper into it, you'll just leave it, like, let Empire run a little bit. But yeah, this series has been one of my favorites of all time. I love it. Made by German developer Ego Soft. And I am glad you also love it. Well, it's I think, yeah, everything's a little different. Yes, we will have fun in Nords. 100% we will. Well, it's a great start. To be honest, it's hard to tell people this. You don't really grok the game till about where you're at, till like 75 to 100 hours. Then you go, okay, I see kind of how all this works. Because this game tells you kind of nothing. You go through the tutorials, it's like, okay, cool, trade, okay, do this. But there's not like a real great tutorial on station building and resource management and logistics change and behavior. So you end up going to YouTube and watching like Commander Collins discuss fleet building for 2 hours, and then you're kind of like, oh, okay, I think I get this now. But yeah, right now we started, I don't know how many hours we are in on this one. We're probably close to like 15, 20 maybe. $13 So okay, yeah, just shy of 15. But just shy, 2 hours short, shy of 15. But yeah. The important thing to remember is the universe doesn't care about you most times until you're big enough, and then they start caring. But you are small fish when you first start. But we did, this is a budgeted sandbox start. So we started essentially allied with Hatikva, the Terrans, Argon, Boron, and the regular Paranite Empire, not the HOP. And I gave myself a Ray and like 3 Hydra and a Urakanji, something like that, and I don't know, a few. Yes, go see the wife. Thank you so much for the raid, JB. I will see you next time, so I can watch some Minecrafters. Have a great afternoon, and yes, absolutely. The dog will appreciate the kisses. Oops. Dang it. All right. So we left off. We have our player HQ. We're starting to build it out. We're still struggling financially a little bit. We got some heavy freighters. We got some medium freighters. We got some light freighters. And thank you for the follow. We're building some solar arrays off of this. And then we'll start, we're way away from getting the production modules. I think Like, even just the equipment dock is 80 million. So we got a long way to go to the 80 million. And then the 160 just for the small and medium fighter construction thing. But we need to build Empire before then. We've got a couple stations. We've got kind of like a, solar power plant hanging out in Hatikva's Choice 3. We have another factory hanging out over there. And then we got one in Third Redemption. Where the hell did I... Oh, that's right. I just threw this down here because it was an unclaimed sector. I forgot I put this out here. And this guy is just... I need to get you out of here. Yeah, go home. There's a lot of Xenon stuff that happens down in here. Okay, yeah, we did get our Odysseus. So we're set on this. Yeah, let's go mess with the Xenon a little bit. While we continue to trade. I want that 800,000 from finishing up the Xenon kill count. But I wanted to see with the inventory drops if we could get close to the Hyperion mission. But no, it does not look like we picked up a whole bunch of these. I still have to craft the bypass systems and the decryption systems. But that's not too bad. And we just need more Xenon parts more than anything else. So if we can get that, then we'll have actually the blueprint for the Hyperion, which will be fun. Not that we can build it. We could have someone else build it, but we would not be able to yet. Got a lot of stuff to go. And then I don't really care about the scale plate, the Hatikva choice right now. But let's go blow these dudes up. I do want to maybe outfit a Hydra. And maybe we can go... Yeah, let's maybe go do that mission. But we'll do it with just the Hydra. We'll do it ourselves. We'll let these guys kind of hang out and kill Xenon for us. Yeah, let's do that. That's more interesting than just farming this stuff. Back. Defensively, loadout. Alright, ion atomizers. I think they're all... Yeah, they're all built the same.
Entering system. Morning Star.
So I'm going to teleport to this guy, and we're going to hike our happy butts
Entering system.
over there.
Heretics End.
Alright, let's remove your assignment. You, my friends, we're going to go all the way over here. There we go. And we do have teleportation 1, so we can usually hop back pretty quick. I'm not ready. We just don't have the resources or money to do anything else on this front right now. We'll keep at it. Keep at it for now. But yeah. Let's get up front so we can enjoy the view a little bit. Go external. There we go. Where's my numpad? Let me grab that. That's a good look. Just traveling the space lanes. So how's everyone's Sunday? Everyone having a good day? Wherever you are in the world?
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
See, I get a straight 60 here. You think with all the fog. Now, the graphics in this game has always been just a little... have always been a little on the wonk side. Yeah, please don't slam into the asteroid. Bonk. I really need to put beacons through this sector. Spectacular AI fail. Might just be wall of asteroids for all I know. Come in here, we could mine a cut through it. But your ships will follow your nav beacons through a sector. In this case. Alright, let me take over. This guy's a good one. That's it. Majima Patil, you're drunk. Go home. Gate dead ahead. Should be clear to boost on out of this sector. Take it to the bridge. Take it to the space bridge. Why did my boron start? I had a station here because I really liked this sector. I think it's very pretty. You get the nice boron music.
Entering system. Barren shores.
There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. Let's see what the Hyperion's doing. We are going to have to cut back to this pretty quick. We'll save. I'm not huge on save scumming, but with the AI, you never know. I just don't like to start fights if I can avoid it. We could not do that. That would be great. Lose half our fleet because the gun tracker just loaded against some other capital ship.
Game saved.
All right.
Dolphin. Entering system. Great Reef.
I don't think we're gonna make this turn. No, we should be all right. We should be fine. Come up from underneath it though. You know, when you're really moving, 5K a second.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Now this we are going to have to be a little more careful about. We're going to have to plot our course. No, don't do that. Me. Move the snap point. You know, now I see him blinking. I don't know why. I'm just a space cadet sometimes. We'll try not to get zapped this time. Take care of all the little goobers. And we won't piss off the rest of the Boron fleet. That's our goal. We're just going to swing a little left here. Yep.
Danger.
Yep. I certainly did
Nav
not
beacon.
plot this stuff correctly, did I? That's okay. Once the highways are up, none of this is going to matter. Hi, Kawaii and Cozy. Kawaii and Cozy, my wife, producer, and moderator. Is that the gate? What the hell? I'm lost in the clouds. No, there is one. Okay.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, that's the gate. Okay. We're in the right place. Lots of fog in here. All right. Oh, I hope. Do I have to? No. I can just do it via comms, right? Please let me just do this via comms. Should have thought about that. Save again. Just so we don't have to travel our happy butts all the way back here. But yeah, if you're just joining us, my name is Phil Fisher. This is the Follower Fisher channel. Here I do a bunch of what I call dad games. So simulation, survival strategy, builders, management,
Game saved.
that sort of stuff. I'm not really good enough to play modern competitive FPS anymore, but this is what I can do. And I also do some hobbying. I do miniatures and model building. So yeah, I am. Not only that, I think it's spelled the German way. Gonna set up our quest here. Wherever you are, scientific validation, set to active. Hope I don't have to land on you, because I don't think you have a medium landing space. Can I teleport to you? I cannot. Oh no, comms?
Greetings.
Oh no.
Good prophet to you.
Gonna have to do the dumb thing I gotta do. I'm so mad. Hopefully I can get close enough and it'll just kick it off. 'Cause I can't. It's got no medium but port. I can't land on it. So I'm gonna have to do the dumb thing. Alright. And this is not what I wanted to do. We have to spacewalk between them.
Hydra. Docking granted. Danger.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be out in this environment either. Get a bigger landing bay. There we go. Okay. So I can then, at least I can teleport out of here back to the ship. I don't have to go back into spacesuit.
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
I
You
have
couldn't take this
briefly
call
been
over
researching
comms?
on a research strategy and
Goober.
experimentation protocols. The science team is making the final calibrations.
This could have been an email.
As you can see, the Alliance of the Word has worked strenuously to construct all of the necessary energy infrastructure.
We have concluded our preparations, awaiting confirmation to proceed.
Oh, the delicious heady feeling of pre-experiment anticipation.
Boso, where's your
Delicious.
body?
I
Where's the
would
rest of your body?
if our experiments
There
here
you
escape
are.
The attention of the cog.
The boron scientist has a point. I shall defer to your judgment on when we should commence the experiment. Shall we initiate proceedings?
Yeah, let's do the thing.
Science
Oh,
team,
we?
you have
I am that
authorization.
guy.
You are green to go.
Uploading frequency profile as signal template.
Is it going to do the thing?
Oh yes, the change in energy signature is immediately detectable.
That's a little too, like, sultry.
The
Oh,
signal
yes.
duct extract activated
Okay,
something
calm
within
down.
The gate's mechanism.
It's a jump gate.
I can confirm that we can interface with the jump gate. It appears that we can input basic commands.
All of this seems to indicate that I really am onto something with the cipher hypothesis. The cadence of the blue giant's radiation output acts as a sort of key.
You're the
It's
smartest,
just energy
Boso.
Now.
Affirmative.
Stay on guard, everyone. Explorer, get back out there. Maintain a secure perimeter around the jump gate.
It'll be easier.
New attack orders. Scramble. Affirmative.
Okay.
Cock, as expected.
Frame rate
Oh,
really
no,
dipped there
that
for a
was
second.
Such calamitous timing.
Ma'am?
What's going on today? Move.
I cannot allow you to confuse that exist.
All right, let's get away from the ship. There we go. Still going to be way slower than they are. But there we go. Shoot through shields if you can hit them. Dang it. Cheeky buggers.
Danger.
You're finished.
Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated.
I do not seem to have taken.
Oh god, what's going on? There we go.
It's too late for that
Come
now.
on, switch targets.
Container magnet activated.
Are you underestimating?
Container magnet deactivated.
Get out of here. Whoa! Sorry, y'all.
Stop that.
Not Neela T. Oh, did I piss off everybody now? No, it's just more cock. Okay.
Your combat skills do not compare with mine.
Come on.
Why are you shooting me?
It was unintentional. May actually be able to get the Kaak quest here too. I can kill enough of these things. Not that.
Your combat skills do not compare with mine.
Container magnet activated.
Clean up here when we're done.
Container magnet deactivated.
Oof.
Danger.
Got him. All right. Who's left? Where's like a heavy?
Boron will show you how it is done.
That was an accident. A terrible
Try
accident.
harder
I'm
next
so
time.
sorry.
The jump gate is almost
Will
powered
you
up.
stop firing?
I do believe I may have inked myself. That was an error on your part. Definitely.
Sorry, chat. Yeah, welcome in, Shadow Von Dark. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Sorry, Shadow. Give me just a second here. While I'm getting shot at, yeah, welcome in. Feel free to tell everyone a little bit about yourself, what you like to do. Exactly. How can you hurt them? How can you hurt the Boron? Come on. Go. Smoked. Okay, we got a couple left on the radar. Not a whole lot. I'm gonna try to take out this queen guard. Yeah, there we go.
Try again.
I'm- Don't hit the ray. You're All right. There we go. We'll pause for a second. Well, yeah, because, all right. So what I did was the first time through, I brought my Rayan and the Perseus, and even with them on defensive, they still lit everyone to hell. And I angered half the fleet here and had to kill like 20 Boron fighters. So I loaded back before the raid, did some Xenon farming, and then I'm just coming out here with just a Hydra. And then hopefully so we can get this gate reopened and get to the Boron homeworld. But yeah, it could be real. I was a little concerned about lighting everybody up.
Container magnet activated.
Everyone,
So
fall
much
back.
garbage.
Group at my position.
Go ahead and start picking up everything. Let's get some mod parts here. There we go. Look at all those mod parts. We're almost ready to put some things together. Okay, there we go.
Container magnet deactivated. Container magnet activated.
Yeah, I was worried about being too slow, but with all the Makos the Boron put out, like I was like, okay, I can do the Hydra. I should be all right.
Container magnet deactivated.
I think last time I did it in
Container magnet
whatever the
activated.
Boron medium standard fighter is. Oh, nice! The Paranid one is fun. I'm excited to see how Hyperion plays with it. I haven't finished the Hyperion stuff yet. I don't know if it does, but
Container magnet deactivated.
it seemed like there was something there with maybe the Paranid interaction, but I don't know.
Container magnet activated.
Who did you back in your playthrough with the Paranid plot?
Container magnet deactivated. Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated.
Let's get back in a position. I think it's fine. We'll leave those other 4 there. I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to bore you guys with that. Oh, chat. Here it is.
A giant spike in radiation.
Well, this is certainly new.
Yeah, boy! Sorry, I got way too excited.
Greetings.
I apologize.
Everything. All
I just got way
scans
too
seem to
excited for
indicate
that.
Regular jump gate function.
Incredible! It really does appear as though we managed to establish a connection between 2 gates.
We now get to hear one of my favorite soundtracks of all time.
There is only one method for ascertaining the answer to that question. Fleet, move out.
Wait! There is an energy flux.
Uh-oh.
And transition is achieved. Green lights across
Hulu
the
me.
board. No immediate danger detected. Oh my goodness! There's a fleet of Commonwealth ships right here. Greetings, friends. Please tell me you are with the Alliance of the Word.
We are indeed.
Oh, nice.
Judging by
I
the
haven't
equipment
cited
surrounding this gate,
last time I
would
did
it
the
be
unification.
presumptuous to imagine
So I
that
do
you
need to
had a
play through
hand
again
in
so I can do the
activating
sabotage.
jump
That
gate
sounds
from
like a
this
lot of
side?
fun.
With the help of the local Boron population, yes.
How very impressive. Our scientists have been endeavoring to achieve this for countless times, but to no avail. Then suddenly, without warning, something changed.
I
and we were
honestly,
able to interface
the
with
Boron
jump gate.
redesign
Yes. We have just
is so pretty. I just love these ships. They're so cool. Look, even you can't see it because I can't point at it, but like in the lower jaw of that front, it almost looks like baleen or something. It's just everything is organic, everything is flowing. It all has like a phosphorescence about it, and I love just the ship design.
It will be an honor.
We will also need to instigate ties with the local administration.
Repatriate the
I
local
may be
systems.
able to assist in that regard, and I cannot deny how thrilled I would be to come aboard as ambassador to my long-lost Boron brethren.
Okay. Awesome.
Explore. You and Boso Tom were pivotal to the success of this entire undertaking. It would only be right for the 2 of you to join me in my audience with the Queen.
Gonna go see Polyphides?
The Queen? This is also overwhelming.
Boso's gonna meet the Queen. All right. Let's go. Sorry, one more pass of this guy. Just because it's so cool. And their construction ships are really cool too. Both the carrier and the construction ships look just awesome.
Entering
Oh.
system. Kingdom End.
Well, it can be hard to maintain kind of two parallel playthroughs. Here it is, chat. This song. All right, so in X3, when you entered the Boron sector, the Kingdom End, the map was way different back then. Yeah. I don't know, just this soundtrack still, it just gives me a little chills. I want my friendly, benevolent space squids. Sorry, I just kind of want to take this in for a second. And then there's like this choral part. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, chills. Yeah. Welcome in, Casey Strange. Yeah, the soundtracks are just so good. And the light green gases are just so, everything is so atmosphere. I love it. All right, we can keep going. Sorry, Al. I guess I am driving. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking. I can't remember the name either. You know, I'm always an Argon goober. I agree. It's everything about their design language, and even in the ship, the station building too. I think it's great. Like how you get the here, we'll swing by the station here. Or color it. Like if you could color it different colors, that would be really neat. But like this, I think it's called the Hexadock or something like that. This thing up front, this thing up top is really cool. This is so boron coded design language. They don't have a 4 across connector, like a horizontal connector. They got the 3, and then they've got the up and down bent straight pieces. Like just it's such cool design. And then all their storage kind of looks like egg sacs or something. I know that sounds gross, but like a helix, it's kind of got this DNA look to it. Very organic. Just so cool. Boron Stan all the way. Boron Stan. Yeah, we'll go say hi to the queen. Let Bozo gush a little bit. Alright, once we get there, there's only like 5 or 6 sectors to get there. It's not bad.
Entering reflected stars.
I still cannot believe it. Kingdom End. In my lifetime. Look how beautiful it is. And we did it. We established the connection. And we are summoned by the Queen, no less.
We are
What a
Boso.
marvelous turn of events indeed. And it is reassuring to see the seat of Boron civilization faring so well. They have weathered isolation far better than the provinces. That is for certain. A strong economy, political stability, no signs of strife or unrest. They seem to be at peace. Now we can finally bring the provinces adrift back into the fold, and my people can finally share in that sweet tranquility.
We got you, Neela T. Neela T is such a sweetheart. No, this is my first playthrough after 7.5. Currently I have about 4,000 hours into X4. I haven't done this. No, I was like almost through the split storyline. I've been through the Terran, Tides of Avarice, Boron, Pyramid Unification. But I haven't, there's some things I haven't done, like I haven't done, what's the big bloody, scrap battleship thing? I haven't gotten that. I don't know, my biggest problem is, like, yeah, the Urkling, yep, Earl King, there it is.
Entering Kingdom End 1.
I really want to do, so I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, like really big. The last miniature set I painted was some Shore Troopers for Legion, and I really love Inner Worlds. I'm just terrified to stream it, lest I bring Disney down on my head. I think as long as I don't do music, I think I'm okay. I do want to do Star Wars Inner Worlds. And I played through it a couple times, before the Mando revamp and then after. You know, I'm even just kind of worried about the whole, let me bring down game volume here just a tiny bit. As much as I was talking up the, there we go. I could probably just do yank and replace the soundtrack. Like, I don't even mind it being, you know, this soundtrack. And I was so lost in the moment, I forgot to get off the highway. So we're going to go to the Boron. Shipyard. And we'll just fast travel over there. There's no need to get back on the highway for this. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. The economy is a little weirder, but I feel like you can do more early on, which just tends to make the galaxy more volatile. And the other nice thing is depending on who you ally with, there's no like if you ally with someone in this game against a certain war, you know, you'll obviously piss off the opposing person, right? But they have this like scaling thing where like even if you don't engage in the war mechanic, the more faction rep you have with a particular faction. What? Oh shit. I don't like that. What the hell's... Oh, I left him sitting out there. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Everyone leave. Is everyone dead? Not everyone's dead. The Hyperion might be screwed. Not in love, guys. Not in love. Let's see how quick you guys can get out of here. This is all my fault. I will own this to the day. Yeah, leave. Leave now. Flee. Okay. Not towards the other one. Oh, true, yeah. I'm excited to see what happens. By the way, chat, if you're not playing this game is like one of the most fair purchase practices on the planet. Like, you buy the base game, and then they do factional releases, but they all... Anything that's improved in that release, let's say, hey, we're going to rewrite physics model. You just get that in the next update. There's no paying for that. You might pay for the faction expansion that comes with that update, but compared to everything else out there, I think EgoSoft has done a really great job at maintaining a very, very fair payment model. So do with that information what you will. But yeah, if you do decide to play, know you will get your money's worth. What are you doing? Please get out of here. Oh, just leave.
Docking permission granted.
This is not great. Yeah. You should probably go. Leave. Everybody leave. We need something bigger than us. Good. I don't think anyone got hurt. It is Casey Strange. That... And to be honest, all their DLCs are like reasonably priced. They're like $15. They're not crazy. They're not $30 expansions for something you'd necessarily expect. And to be honest, I think it's more size of dev team than anything else. That's what I think. If you're, I don't know how big it is. Yeah, and you get it great in the, it's very often in the sales cycle. Win-win all around. Get the hell out of there. At least he's fleeing the right direction. I recommend it. If you guys find this on sale, definitely pick it up, because it is worth it. Just leave. I don't think we lost anyone. No, the Vanguard, the Irukandji's all there. Both Hydras are still there. My guess is the Hyperion may have taken some damage, but if you can just get out of here, you should be fine. Go ahead and set you guys. I knew I shouldn't have left you out there. I was getting too distracted, messing around in Boron space. See, exactly. Kylania has it. Game and DLCs were on sale last week for $43. My trade interface is still up, but I think we're okay now. We'll let those guys just hang out for now. Not sure I even want you over here. I guess finish up your trade, but don't get involved with anything. Alright, we gotta set up the sentinels. Alright, let me dock. Let me meet the queen. Then we'll take a quick bio break, because I have to use the restroom. Yeah, let's go.
Elias Vigilance.
Now that we got our Hyperion out of there without getting killed, it's a good thing. It just got you. We got 2 mil in the bank. That's pretty good.
Docking granted.
Whoa. Came in a little hot there. Sorry, y'all. I apologize for any spilt coffee or tea in the passenger
Successfully
compartment.
docked.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Ma'am?
Hydra.
Okay. We're gonna see Queen Polyphides.
Awaiting orders.
All rise for Her Royal Highness, the benevolent and wise Queen Polyphides.
Greetings, travelers. It is our great pleasure as reigning monarch of the Queendom of Boron to receive you all in this historic moment. Our royal steward positively gushed with praise for his allies, and so I wish to thank each
Aw.
one of you who was so critical in bringing these long-lost systems back into the fold. First,
And in this corner,
Numankaret,
New Mankaret.
fearless leader, without whose vision and doggedness an expedition of such scale would never have been possible. You have our deepest gratitude.
You are most welcome, Your Majesty. The pursuit of knowledge and unity is my paramount drive. I could no more relinquish.
I do wonder how the hell they fit into the spacesuits, though. You look at them and they're very big.
My loyal subject and long-lost kinswoman.
I mean, I guess they're like mollusks. They can kind of squeeze in all the crevices and stuff, but if you look at them in the water, looks like they got a wingspan of like 5 foot, right? And yet they're cramped to this like 2.5 foot bottle there. Thank you for the follow, Kailania.
It is such an honor to be here, Your Grace. Just to be here, to see the home planet, is all the reward I will ever
That's what I was thinking. Maybe they're like soft-bodied
And now,
And they
for
can
the
kinda
prodigal
squeeze in.
spawn. Boso Tar, you spent a whole lifetime away from home, isolated from all fellow Boron in the most unimaginable manner. And yet,
Is he on the hex field? How did he get here?
circumstances deter you. Welcome home, Boso Tar.
Please forgive me. I have no words.
Oh, he's blushing.
And then, of
And thank you,
course,
Shadow,
there's
for the follow.
the most resourceful, courageous explorer. We have been informed that your grit and fortitude were the backbone of this venture. Without your endeavors, it is doubtful that
Yeah,
the
right.
Boron of Kingdom End would
We'll make a
now be
plaque on the
reunited
station.
with their brethren, or the Commonwealth at
Assistant.
large. We thank you from the deepest well of our being. Now, Numankaret, we expect that you and your science team will be quite busy. For
Anyone else
some
hear like
time
a
to come,
hint of a Scottish
expanding your
accent
findings
on
with our
Queen
own
Polyphides in there?
and making sense of all that has occurred here. Yet still, we have a favor to ask of you. It has been a long time since we last shared the network with
Oh,
other
that's right.
species.
We're gonna become ambassadors.
We ask that you use your expertise to coordinate a mission to reach out to our old allies and adversaries. Let them know that the Boron of Kingdom End have returned.
I would be honored to oversee such an undertaking.
You guys want to give me like a
I
ray
already know
or
the
something?
perfect candidate to take up these emissarial duties. Explorer?
I'll have to take a guppy.
What do you say?
I wouldn't mind like a
Of
little.
course we will accept. It presents a unique
Well,
opportunity to explore every corner of the network.
I forget what you call them.
Can only thank all of
Like
you
escort
again.
carrier.
You are great friends to our people. But now we are afraid that we must ask you all to take your leave.
I don't know. I have a feeling there are nooks and crannies of a boron that I don't want to know about. I'm kidding. It would be fine. But
Dear friends of Boron.
no, but yeah, we do need to. We'll throw the Irukandji. We're gonna have to throw like 500,000 advanced satellites, get some stuff down. Because one thing I do want to do is hop right on this trade as much as possible.
Please follow me.
All right. After you.
To be the first outsiders to step in front of a boron queen in decades.
You're blushing, Boso. Thank you, Queen.
Congratulations.
Yes, Queen.
I shall do my best to coordinate your tasks and duties.
Sometimes you get hung up on stuff. Walking in stations.
Before we commence with business matters, may I say that it is a
That's right,
great
we're
honor to
heralds.
welcome you heralds on your royal mission. My part is to provide you with the necessary information for your mission manager and to monitor your progress. Other than that, I will contact you should the need arise. Over the course of this endeavor, there will be multiple missions for you to choose from. While it is your duty to complete all missions, the order in which you pursue them is a matter for your own discretion. You are now ready to embark upon your voyage. I shall return to the expedition to oversee the science team. So much data to pore over, so many questions still unanswered. You have performed a great service to the scientific community. Thank you. See it through thoroughly to completion, and you will be the pride of the Queendom.
Renowned friend, which assignment did you receive? To a boron scientist? Surely they have a convenient supply of Bofu secured. I am afraid you may have drawn the short straw. A mere courier assignment. I am responsible for establishing a defense treaty with the Argon Federation.
I was already buddies with them.
I wish you
I
the
could have
best
done
of
that.
luck. Farewell, dear friend.
All right. Oh, so I could have just brought this home as a souvenir or something. I didn't need to do this. So I want to go check out the bridge real quick. Yeah, it's nice. All right, back to the Hydra. I think we should have the room to get the Bofu. I think. You're looking to buy Bogas. I pass by any Bofu stations? There's probably some back. Nope. Alright, I guess I gotta look. So what I'll do is I'm gonna have this guy explore for a couple minutes. I'll throw the timer up over the gameplay, and I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, refill my drink, take a short break. But we'll leave this up instead of cutting to the break screen as it just kind of flies around. Oh.
You are in Her Majesty's service, I see. How very commendable. It is of the utmost urgency that this modest Bofu delivery arrives at my facility.
Yes.
Please deliver the consignment and then meet with me immediately thereafter. I have marked a Bofu chemical lab station which sells Bofu. But
Oh, okay.
to find a more lucrative trade source.
Mission
I don't really care.
interrupted. New mission activated.
That's fine. Yeah, we can go here. Trade 50. All right, well. Yes, it's got 50. And we'll go here. I will leave you with this. And we do this. There we go. Nope. Set this for 5 minutes. Just use the restroom. All right. Everyone, I will be right back shortly. But thanks for sticking around. Shadow Van Dark, thank you for the raid. Yeah, feel free to hang out. We'll be right back. Just got to use the potty.
Entering Reflected stars.
Ma'am.
Entering. Receiving broadcast message.
Dear passing pilots of assorted
There we go. Sorry about that. I probably should have put a little shift H in there. I apologize for that.
The Queen, it is our privilege to aid the
We're back.
reintegration of the provinces adrift into the venerable
All that
and
coffee hit me.
resilient Queendom of Boron. Regrettably, there appears to be an ongoing misunderstanding with the inhabitants of this otherwise picturesque sector. I hereby call upon your
There we go.
civil courage and request that you join us.
Okay. So we're a herald now. We're gonna go give this to Boso. And then we're gonna see how badly the fleet's messed up. I guess I'll bring it back now. Sorry everybody. I'll be better about hiding the HUD for flying sequences. I've got a bunch of static ships I need to get moving as well. Let's get some of this stuff kicked off here. Let me see, where's the... Alright, I just have the one sturgeon. I thought I had another sturgeon, I guess I don't.
Ma'am.
Need that one open. This is probably dumb, but it's fine. It's real dumb. What did I just...
Entering system. Sanctuary of darkness.
Okay. I forget what I did. Someone's gonna go buy a bunch of energy cells and I'll just have to figure it out. Graphene. There you go. That's gonna be a heck of a haul, but... There's some muns. These are mediums, they should go pretty quick.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I guess we probably could buy those turret plans at this point. That's probably something we could do. Get that military station done. That would be like another couple million. There we go. Got some trades booked out. Alright, Hyperion, how bad off are you? Alright, no, I think we're okay. Let's make me... Yeah, this wouldn't be bad as a flyby cap. I feel like. We're still working on getting that crew. Let's see if we can get some cheapo stats. It's not too bad. $25. Yeah, there. All right, you'll go. Yeah, I think that's a good start for them. We can do this another fighting mission to get the highways put into Sanctuary of Darkness. But I really kind of want to just finish up. It's not a bad idea. We could kill 2 more, grab the 500,000 reward. But we do need turrets. I think they can take Argon turrets and shields, but they're very specific about which ones we can take. Do you guys know what? I think they'll take Argon Pulse. Let's take a look. We'll take a quick look. We're still heading home. Wonder if I should babysit you. Are you doing something stupid? Do not kill me out here. No. What? No.
We have new orders. Navigation. Fly to the following position.
Yeah, go. Okay. Anyway, don't go kill us. Station modules, defense. So we're using boron bridges mostly. Doesn't really say.
Entering system. Great Reef.
I think we can use the Mark 1s on there. I think we use the Pulse Mark 1s for the weapons.
Ma'am.
Could have sworn we could use these. Alright, let's go take a look. Nope, apparently not. Okay. Missile boron. It's all just missile boron. All missile boron? No. It just says missile / boron, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Guess we'll get some missile turrets and some other stuff. Basically what I can do is once we get back to the station, I think...
Navigation.
going ahead and let the Hydra do its thing.
Entering system. Barren shores. Entering system. Great Reef. Mission completed. New mission activated.
Getting a little warm in here. Take off the sweater. Probably gonna have to eat soon, but I have a sandwich. I can go grab that here in a little bit.
Irukanji.
The homeworld scientists apparently set up a similar energy input system to our own. But their capacity is simply tremendous.
Our blueprints were, of course, based on the theories that they shared with us in their transmission. So that should not come as a surprise. Establishing a connection between jump gates requires staggering quantities of resources. Yet, it appears that those resources need not be evenly balanced between the gate loci. Thankfully, the boron have been laying the groundwork for our breakthrough for decades. We suspected that was the case. Hope so, even.
There's no faction rep here, right?
Could not be entirely certain.
Oh, sorry, chat. All right. Are we good? Get rid of this. Loadout. Yeah, we got 25 advanced satellites. Let's go. Just want to make sure it wasn't plotting back out to go to like the ray. But yeah. We got our trades up. Got another 2 mil pending in trades. That's great. Station's coming along. I could probably honestly throw you some stuff, but I want to make sure I have enough for the turrets and the shields.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness. Irukanji.
Let's not die today. So while we're at it, let's save again. So we don't lose any more progress. Hate to do all that and then die out in the middle of this Sanctuary of Darkness. That'd be awful, chat. That'd be terrible.
Game saved.
All right. Back at it. Not the best view. Are you being searched? Yep. Yeah, all the trades taken over. You know, I'm debating on buying another freighter. Still don't really have the satellite network to support it, but it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Well, all right. Now we should probably be throwing money into the headquarters and get our everything going here. So, okay, Boso's Bofu's coming in. Boso's Bofu. Say that 5 times fast. I think you just trade with it. Yeah, there's the quest. Trade. There you go.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
What's under the Queen's Herald task? Yeah. Now we just need to talk to him. Okay. So I'll tell you what. Why don't you start coming this way? We'll go ahead and throw you over here too. And we can always use you to port back and forth. And then we could hop in you for the highway quest, fight more stuff. What I'd really love to do is see how much like a... What's the Barracuda? Kitted. 1.6. Okay. So, I mean... we could definitely do this and get ourselves a nice little, a little more agile.
Entering system. Kingdom end.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll wait. We'll use the Hydra. I mean, I'm good with the Hydra. You can see how that goes. But let's go buy these plans so we can finish up the military station, and then we can kind of buy whatever the heck we want. What's my torpedo bomber loadout look like? 148. Yeah, I mean, we could even just drop the heavies. And we got stuff pending, so maybe we do that. We got, okay, no heavies. We'll do some lights. Do I have... Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. These are all Interworlds presets. So if we... what if we swap for the tracking launcher? This is all fine.
Entering. Reflected stars.
Then we'll drop the missiles or the torpedoes. We'll add some smart missiles. We'll do like 10 and 10. Heavy smarts. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially the same thing minus the huge missile cap. So we'll do this as like a, I don't know, a light fighter. One thing I will say about X4, if you're playing this for the first time, save loadouts. When you start building fleet, you're going to be like, hey, I need 10 bombers. And it's way easier to select a make and then, model of ship and then just select your loadout. So I can quickly be like, okay, I need 20 bombers, 20 fighters. So later on, once we start having stations and construction modules and stuff like that, we're going to be turning this stuff out internally. We're not even going to do it through someone else. We're going to be building our own. We'll have the supply chain unlock vertically, and then we'll just start pumping stuff out. But in the interim, we're buying from this boron station, which is completely fine. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, okay.
Entering Kingdom End.
And we'll use this guy. Oh. I was supposed to save that money for turrets. I should still have enough. It'll be okay. But once we buy this, we can hot swap to probably our Hydra. The Barracuda should be ready at that point. Yeah.
Wonderful. The Bofu has arrived. Please visit me at my facility.
Yes, Boso. We will do this. Love how cool this shipbuilding, the large and extra large shipbuilding facilities are. Oh God, don't. Okay. Just be normal. Just be normal. Just fly in there straight. Everything's gonna be fine. Hey, welcome back, JB Warsmith. Now I have dog hairs between my teeth and a slightly grumpy wife. My dogs are quiet. Everyone's quiet today. Quiet Cozy's relaxing. Surprised she's not playing 2 Point Museum. Oh wait, I just got a photo from her, which means that she's probably passed out under a dog. Oh, okay. I like it. Oh, she's typing up PowerPoints for class. Okay. Let's get back to it. Now that we're here, let's go buy this stuff. Something just came in and landed next to us. Go see the rep. Not quiet, sleepy. Yes, the dogs are definitely sleepy. We stressed them out yesterday. They were super excited.
Hello, it is an honor to see you here. Pleasant travel.
And this was a nice thing to see when they started putting in the nice faction-specific rooms. It's awesome.
It is an honor to see you here.
All right, let's get some stuff here. Oof, you're so expensive. All right, yeah. And what else do we need? Small, medium shields, right? Yeah, no money. All right. Boo.
Pleasant travels.
Oh, no, I didn't mean chat. I meant at home. everyone at home is very quiet. Because usually my dogs will be terrorizing. You guys will hear them barking in the background. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. I had a birthday party yesterday. And I had a bunch of people over, and it was Fallout themed. And my wife and sister worked together to make like a ton of food. And it was wild. My wife made a bunch of Fallout props. My sister made Mongolian beef and teriyaki chicken on skewers, and they were squirrel on a stick and iguana on a stick. There was pork and beans and potatoes, and then cram and Blamco mac and cheese. And they made sugar bomb, crispy treats. It was wild. It was so cool. So we're all a little tired. We were up late last night celebrating. That's what I meant. I know you guys are still here and very sleepy because you were running races. But the dogs, like, I'm not being bugged to go outside every 15 minutes. It's nice and quiet. Which means I could just play this for a little bit without interruption. Okay. So we bought our turrets. So let's go throw 20 of these on the thing. So, I think it's this one. Yep. And build. Here. Bought a medium missile boron turret. What are you talking about?
Hello there.
Oh, why? Custom. There. I thought I bought... Yeah, medium turrets. 04. I should be able to put a medium turret here. Oh no, did I buy... Oh no. Fly is so tired she can't even tell me. Well, that's very fair. So you guys were driving all day. This is so frustrating. All right, what a waste. Well, all right. What we'll do is we'll start getting our sets deployed with this guy. We'll get that done. And then, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Can I get to you? I can. Okay. So I'll cut over the Hydra. We'll just start laying down satellite network. Completely
Entering
fine.
System Sanctuary of Darkness.
That up. I don't have a lot of them, so I should probably prioritize this. At least getting the ins and out of the sector. There we go. There's like another loop of stuff underneath here, isn't there? Like a sector down here somewhere. Couple at least, I feel like. Riveting content here, everyone, but if you've stayed for this much X4, you probably know what you're in for. Okay. We'll cheat a little bit. We'll try to slide that up a little, that heavy. And then we'll put one more here. We got 25. I mean, I'm not trying to go too crazy, but it would be nice to have this stuff laid out in some sort of an organized way. Which thing? The station? Well, that might have been the station here. Let me plot this, and then we can go back to it. All right. We'll see. That's got to be close to 20-ish. So we'll see where that gets us. Is it this? Just so mad that turret's not compatible. I need a compatibility list is what I need. Yeah, this is our contracted military station out at Tikva's Choice 3, but I'm so broke. I thought I bought... Maybe I didn't buy a turret. You know what? I think I bought the medium launcher, not the turret. Is what I did.
Assistant, can you believe it? We met Her Majesty, the Queen Polyphides. The proximity to other boron and consequent exposure to their pheromone clouds seems to have triggered some changes in my physiology. Oh, I was so
I knew
nervous.
I saw you blushing.
The adrenaline will sustain me for days to come. So much to research. The time ahead will be crucial, and word of our achievements will spread throughout the network. The potential to manipulate jump gates will certainly catalyze a fundamental paradigm shift. I would not be surprised if there were more pulsar constellations out there, just waiting to be found. I fear that not everyone will use this knowledge responsibly. Through our intergalactic interspecies cooperation, we overcame insurmountable odds. And yet, that cipher, finding it now, just when we needed it, seems too much of a coincidence. Could there be someone out there? Unseen,
Maybe.
but watching? Oh my, these are weighty propositions indeed. Perhaps we should apply ourselves to the immediate tasks in hand.
Also just giving me work. That's what he do, I guess. That's what he do. All right. Yeah, we'll do this. What I like to do, I don't know if anyone else does this, but now that we've got a little bit of money, I like to take cheap scouts and stuff and leave them at station HQs so you can teleport between them. I think can be a lot of fun. And help facilitate like quick travel. They're expensive. I mean, it's a 250,000 credit jump point most of the time, but I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to not have to traverse the entire galaxy just to talk to a faction rep. So once this guy's built, we'll throw it over at the shipyard. So I can quickly teleport there to the faction rep. But we are waiting on hull parts. So hopefully someone can bring them hull parts and we'll be good to go. That's the hope anyway. Excuse me. guess he'll give it to me next time I talk to him. I guess. Alright. So, we'll save one more time. And then we'll start fighting these fools. See, yep, exactly. Yep. Casey, you must also have played X3, X2 or something. Using M5. Oh, true, that's smart too. Once you identify the black market, throw one out there. And they,
Game saved.
this might be preaching to the choir here, but in X3 and previous games, they were classified. So you had an M scale, which is essentially the same scale, but it would just, I don't know if it stood for mass or what it stood for, but like your scouts would be, I guess, M5. Or no, they're the regular fighters. I can't remember. No, M3 is the regular fighters, right? Anyway, it's been a long time. Yeah. The Irukandji is just a cool looking ship. Like, once we have to start doing the races and stuff like that, I usually throw like a wicked speed mod on it. It's just a cool looking ship. It looks like a, I don't know, like a little, almost like a mahi. I don't know, a dolphin fish. You guys know what that is? Coryphania hyperus, I think is scientific name. Alright, so they're really still developing. I got out here pretty early on, it looks like. Of course you do. My lovely producer, wife, moderator, and high school science teacher. Ah, I was right. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna let this dude do the thing. I was hoping. Yeah, it still needs hull parts, so we might be waiting on this dude for a little bit. Wait, what do you got? I guess is you are the one delivering the hull parts. So if you go here. Bring me the hull parts. Bring them to me. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I actually, yeah, the TMs were nice. What the hell was the little one? The Boron had like a little 4 small carrier in X3 that was so much fun. Yeah. You could just like bring in 2 of them, drop 8 bombers, and like do damage, put everyone back on, and pour it out of there. That was so much fun. And I love how they get like the Borons still kind of get the guppy. They get their I think it's 12 small, but it's like a little escort carrier. I love that thing. I love using them as fleet outriders and support. They're so much fun. And early on in sector defense, I think they have a pretty good place, you know, in that hierarchy when you're leaving small fleets behind in sectors. True, yeah. No, they would, you guys can't see this, but they would come in from like every bloody direction. And yeah, you got to be out of sector for the small fighter simulation. Unless you're actively doing stuff with it. Okay, so we did save. We got that guy going. Let's do this mission. And then we can...
HUD enabled.
I'll grab that sandwich, because I'm getting a little hungry.
Hydra.
We're going to help build the highways. Civil engineering project, here we come. Yep, nope. Apparently you did not deliver there. Dang it. Okay. Or you're going back up. Okay. Oh, you're going to the big shipyard. Son of a gun. Alright, let's queue up that mission. Yeah, the high road, this is the one. At least a couple times. But it was just really bad in those older games to begin with. Like, period. A lot of it was nightmarish. And I'm glad they kind of redid the station design to help. I'm glad, you know, they had some little better AI.
Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated.
Come on.
Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated. Docking granted.
No. There we go.
Queen Polyphides and the Queendom of Boron.
Oh, what else was worse?
Welcome aboard.
Like, X3 was particularly bad about this, but getting cap ships jumped on top of you at gates?
Please do approach me on the bridge. I insist.
Oh, Lita Wee, you have little faith.
Man.
Hydra.
All right.
Hello
Rate
there.
is brutal.
Come in.
Coming in. Alright, what you got for us, Ludowie?
I hope your journey to our ancient homeland was sprinkled with success. As you may have keenly registered, my position has somewhat evolved since we last had the pleasure of meeting. While I await the summons of Her Majesty's Royal Council for redevelopment of the former provinces adrift, I have pledged myself to this intrepid defense mission. Nothing less than the construction of an advanced, state-of-the-art cross-sector highway. Preparations
Dogs were
began
going
as soon as the
bonkers.
connection to Kingdom End was established, and most of the resource shipments have already arrived.
Alright.
Once our mission is complete, Boron ships will once again traverse safely between all known sectors of the Queendom without disturbing the local inhabitants. If only these inhabitants had received as thorough a briefing by the Queen herself as I have on this matter.
I'm sure the cock aren't exactly thrilled about this, huh?
Indeed, as you had the pleasure of witnessing mere moments ago, the Ka'ak refused to acknowledge the merits of this undertaking. Precisely as I warned when this gruesome and dreary sector's rehabilitation was first presented to me. We intrude upon their dark sanctuary, and naturally they seek to divest themselves of our presence. Thanks to their unique warp technology, Ka'ak ship clusters continue to harry our construction ships. Even if these do little damage to our operation, they keep us perpetually on edge, unable to discern our opponent's grand strategy. Consequently, there can only be one response, even if it pains me to go against my deepest Boron instincts. We shall sally forth. By taking a forward position, we may gain valuable intelligence and divert Ka'ak attention away from our construction site. Tragically, we have recently recorded unacceptable losses, hence the invitation to any spirited pilots in the general vicinity. Of course, you far exceed the required qualification. Yet, nevertheless, I would be honored and grateful to take you, temporarily, into the employ of Her Majesty's Expeditionary Flotilla. You may choose between one of our two most renowned flight leaders, and fly a well-equipped military ship for the duration of this mission, unless you prefer to risk your own ship, of course.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Once you are settled, we shall embark, like a school of Nishalan mud wranglers on the first day of swelter season.
Alright, so who are the flight leaders
They are
then?
Tinfiga and Hukabo.
Tinfiga!
At first I had reason to question their compatibility, but this recent engagement has rapidly evaporated such worries. Royal Warden Hukabo leads Lilac Finn, a flight of corvettes sent to our aid from Kingdom End itself. I do not know him well, but it is apparent that he brings a thrilling ferocity rarely seen among our kind. Tinfiga, on the other appendage, has defended the provinces adrift for longer than I served as royal steward. Despite her mannerisms, she leads our gunboats with a cool stoicism. I can also personally attest to her unswerving loyalty and commitment to our people.
Alright, let's do it.
I expected no less. Since it appears
Was it
that we
Nishalan
will not
Mud
have the
Wranglers?
pleasure of further reinforcements at this time, I shall commence preparations for our embarkation post-haste. We shall speak again once you have conferred with Tinfiga and Hugabo.
Alright, let's go talk to these guys. I don't know why the on-foot camera, like, controller controls are just kind of always a little wonk. The horizontal acceleration or something is weird. Alright.
By the Queen, it would require the presence of a law to converse with you in this emotional state.
Really? Then why do you not go and fetch one?
Ha! You know full well that the only law
Listen to
on
this
the
sass.
is currently preoccupied ensuring the triumph of this mission.
Comrade, it appears that we have a visitor. Just as you were combing my emotional state.
I'm stuck on a chair, edge of the table. I can't remember. They both give you a Hydra, I think.
Would you look
One is
at
just
that?
in gunboat, one
Fresh
is for
meat for the
attack, I
fleet.
think.
As luck would have it, one of my pilots has requested a discharge to join his relatives in Atreus Clouds. If you are willing to take his place, there is a well-equipped and only slightly battered gunboat waiting for you in the carrier's internal storage. Gunboats are built to provide fire support, so that is exactly what we do. Corvettes and heavy fighters may bring the battle to a close, but our turrets dictate its flow. How does that sound? Want to join?
We definitely can.
Terrific. Welcome to the team.
I am going to use mine, though. If I can just use my ship, I would do that. Oops. Sorry, Al. What? Okay. Yeah, they put it in internal storage, all right. Oh no, they give you a Thresher instead of the Hydra. No, you just get the Hydra regardless. Okay. All right. All right, we'll play along.
I see you have engaged the lift. Observe how your ship rises majestically from the depths.
See you.
Pressure.
May I request a general readiness report? All ships ready for actions, Commander.
So much fun.
Tinfiga has just confirmed the transferal of your, bucket. To retrieve your ship, I suggest you peruse one of the ship consoles next to our M-class docking pads. Though I would never prevent you from reverting to your own vessel instead, should you so desire.
Okay. Oh, am I in the wrong seat? I'm in the wrong seat. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go do it. Let's go tear it up.
Pilot, we still need someone to hug the carrier, in case the Ka'ak tries something. Park your ship close to the
There we
turret
go.
that I have marked on your heads-up display.
I'm right next to it.
Fleet, we are commencing our
I love this. I love that bigger capital ships can drag you through space.
invite you to stay on high alert
This
since
is
we
so much
expect
fun.
a measure of Ka'ak harassment.
Notice how the carrier seems to drag you along when you are close enough? Convenient, is it not? It allows you to rotate your ship freely, so that your turrets can face approaching enemies. Her Majesty is strikingly charismatic in person.
Yes, indeed. When she looks at you, it is like you are the only person for 20 parsecs.
Did you ever believe you would meet a monarch?
Never. Nor would I have expected to have the honor of such an important responsibility.
What was your impression of the Alliance representative?
Very nice and professional.
Matter of fact,
Indeed.
The Queen's heralds are reminded not to broadcast their private observations publicly.
My deepest apology.
As expected, they are diverting a portion of their forces to investigate our movements.
You were expecting to meet me easily, but you were mistaken. Engaging.
Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated. Container magnet activated. Container magnet deactivated.
Just gonna hang out. Just chill over here. Play turret defense. Where we can. Trying to throw a little bit of angle into it. We can help. There we go. I mean, not that we did anything, but gonna set ourselves right off a nose here. Huh? Well, you're not gonna do anything?
I do not seem to have taken.
we cannot tolerate your actions.
I didn't do anything.
Awaiting orders.
Imagine how swiftly our ships will scuttle past these cars once the highway's
Oh, where are you at?
The Boron will be truly united again.
It's the heavy. There you are. Oh, nice. I can't believe I've never done that. I don't know. I'm only doing that because this is a gunboat. I don't really use the external cam a whole lot. On ahead and regroup. Or not. 2 more wings. Just a little light afternoon combat. Nothing too wild. All right. Cleaning up fairly well. Let them get that other one. We'll rendezvous. Come back over the top. And yeah, pretty good. Sit up off the shoulder here.
Twist my flippers. I wonder if I would be this reckless if I had a jump drive like them.
Indeed. I would like to see that.
All right. 2 more waves. I think we're almost... I don't know how many more. We're doing okay. Ship is fine. My ships are fine. Oh no, one's got health missing. Or shield missing. Make me happy. Here you go.
Container magnet activated.
Nope. Okay.
Container magnet deactivated.
No drops. Just ride it like a hat. Or wear it like a hat. Here we go. Going up alongside and boom. Beautiful. Getting dicey. Certainly kicked the bee's nest. Eat it. Eat it. Last one.
Container magnet activated.
All right. Let's go back. I think that's it. I think this is the final wave? I don't know. It said we've got pilots. I don't know what's wrong. Please don't shoot. Come on. Get away from the boat. Where's the one above me? There he is. Where the heck do these wings keep coming from? Come on.
Pilot, I may have neglected to bring something rather important to your attention. You will be pleased, no doubt, to hear that your ship will be automatically repaired when docked at our carrier. For the duration of this mission, that is.
Well, that was probably good to know. Not that I needed it, but would have been nice to know. All right. Gonna shoot up. Bam, ba, bam. Shoe up. One more light guy. All right, we're doing okay. They're not mad at us yet, so that's really all that matters. Could be way worse. Are we even close? In between next wave, I'll take a look. Whoa, okay. Entering too far away. It's like a little crackling, hissing noise that happens when you start going into hazardous areas. And this sector essentially is filled with hazardous areas, so There we go. Good job.
Stop your attack.
Okay, alright, alright. It's not me. Alright. Let me be done. Let me be done. There's a couple more out here. There we go. Let's see where the heck we're at. It can wait. You can sit for a second. Okay, we are very, very close to the end here. Let's go ahead and dock real quick. Okay, phone. Calm down. It's right off it.
Wait to retire to some nice, cozy place deep under the sea after these escapades.
Docking granted.
Used to dock in an external view. There we go. All right. We'll take a quick repair.
Successfully docked.
Are you underestimating me? I can see far.
We have arrived at our destination, and may I say I am delighted that this is the case. Fleet, may I request that you shoo away the remaining Kahak to unburden our posteriors?
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Let's wrap this up. The doggos have to go outside. Yeah, I think they got him. They got him.
Oh,
Toasted.
we have received word from Lilac Finn. Their scouting mission has resulted in new and exciting, yet also somewhat worrisome discoveries. While we approach the rendezvous point, you have the opportunity to dock at the carrier and have your ship automatically repaired.
I think we're still okay. We'll go ahead and dock with you. Or we can follow. That's fine. All right. Finish this up. I think we'll definitely have to take the dogs out. They're going ham.
I'm delighted that you have heeded my call. Feast your eyes on this emerging cataclysm.
I am truly torn between awe and apprehension. I think we may have uncovered a Ka'ak gathering place.
Gathering for what, exactly? I feel compelled to ask.
Look, they are warping in and out. Are they planning a mass attack on the highway? And yet, this feels as though we are intruding on something very private.
You are suggesting that this location may hold societal value to the Karg. A holy place within their sanctuary. A jump beacon. Is this a ceremony of procreation?
Though I concur with your doubts, the military implications of this discovery are undeniable. It pains me to say
Are we all like,
we
don't
must
destroy the cock?
disperse this congregation, and without delay.
Where's everyone? How many people we got left? All right.
Commander, I object. We are severely outnumbered. Worry not, Hookabo. The sturdy hull of the Menelaus Reminiscence shall protect you and your ships.
So we're just gonna ride the cap ship in? It's talking like, oh yes, it's leaving me. Okay.
Danger.
It was like, peace out, all you suckers. You're very far from home.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yep, shite. Oh no. What are we doing here, guys? Kind of flirting with the edge of the Haz zone, huh? Let's wait for the shield to rebuild before we do anything. Plus, it looks like half the fleet's still behind us. Okay. What's the plan here? I'm not in command of this operation. You guys are. You tell me. I'll get information with you two. Either you're the Hydras. But sit in the middle.
Danger.
Yeah, the cap ship is still way behind us. Let's try to turn. Oh, yeah.
Danger.
Whoop. All right, there we go. Now we're getting in the mix.
Danger.
Fleet, we are on the cusp of engaging a dauntingly large school of Ka'ak. Do not hesitate to dock for your own safety should the need arise.
You're just gonna fly right in the middle of this thing, aren't you? Oh my god. This is not what I was thinking, but... Should I?
Danger.
God, so many targets.
Danger.
bring out the external view again. There's just too much going on.
Danger.
All right, come on.
Retain your vigilance. There are still Kahak remaining.
You were expecting to meet me easily, but you were mistaken. Engaging.
Some down here.
I am really terribly sorry about that. It will not happen again.
We got a bunch over here.
Seem to have taken more than superficial damage. Engaging. Boron will show you how it is done. Striking.
All right, a couple left. And then we're out of here. One more.
Danger.
Commander, I must hereby confess, urgent worry.
Right.
If the Kahak are able to engage their jump drives at a moment's notice, why did these ones fall astern to guard the retreat?
A justifiable question indeed, which... Oh dear.
That was no retreat, was it?
I may have just received the confirmation that indeed it was not. Lilac and Azure Fins, I require all of you to redock at our carrier at once.
Docking granted.
Okay. Here you go. You can have your thresher back.
Successfully docked.
What is happening? I fear that I am about to do something very reckless, my old friend.
What are you doing?
Developments have taught me that it behooves a leader to weigh the risks and to be bold in the face of crisis.
Fleet, our fellow Boron at the construction site have sent word that the Kahak are attacking in force. We shall cross the blinding barrier to come to their aid.
Could just TP to my ship. No. All right. We'll wait. We'll see what happens. Follow these guys as they get out of there. We come at peace, honestly. Yeah, Lita we had probably the biggest heel turn of anyone in this game so far. I mean, the cock are wild. Like, it's fine, but when you first meet him, he's like, "No, please don't start fights with them."
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Oh, such a blunder. I sincerely hope that our friends will be able to fend off the assault for a while longer. Now is not
They'll be fine. Yeah, there goes all of these poor ships. Get ready to push. 2, 1.
Our adversaries are on visual.
They are attacking the supply transport.
Stop your attack immediately.
I'm honestly not trying to.
Fan out and provide our allies with
Honestly not
relief.
trying to. Oh, good. Perfect time for an autosave.
Game saved.
We're going to use the boost to get through. There's big stuff. I can stay away from...
Danger.
God, they're just everywhere. They're just hanging out. There's something I want to do. And that is... defend me real quick. Okay. There we go.
Squad.
That's better.
There are too many. I am sending drones to provide you with assistance.
Need to get on a ship
I
here.
cannot tolerate your actions.
Danger.
Awaiting orders.
Danger.
of here now. Gotta get out of here now. Come on. Make it out of this alive. We're so close to the end here. You cheeky buggers.
Tolerate your actions.
Not trying to do anything.
The enemy retreats. We have successfully enveloped their hearts with fear.
I dearly hope it lasts this time.
Where's my target? Oh. We'll just jump away? I guess so. Alright, let's wipe this up. And then we can take the doggos out. Come on. Alright, only a few left.
No further Ka'ak are appearing
All
on
right,
the radar.
I did it without pissing anyone off. Good
A
deal.
colossal weight has been lifted from my mind.
Good
Please,
deal.
Let us meet in person for a debriefing. I insist.
Awaiting orders.
All right, if we have to. Guys, you cannot drive into each other. One of you looks like a bloody can opener. Construction vessel. All right, quit moving. You cannot dock if you're... Come on. At least get in the wake here. Here we go. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh. A little close and personal. Right up the tailpipe.
Docking granted. Successfully docked. Entering system. Kingdom End. Pressure.
That's right. It's got this lift thing in here. There we go. Go see these guys. All right, let's at least look at you before we get in a conversation here.
Welcome again. Yes, indeed. I would like to give you my most heartfelt thanks and appreciation for supporting us in
You're
this
welcome.
darkest hour.
Even though you've gone a little
Everyone
bloodthirsty,
else
lead
far
away.
exceeded my expectations, especially considering the unfortunate turn of events. Of course, I also remember the reward that was mentioned in the official posting. Though I will need you to restore your temporary ship assignment to us. Am I truly that easy to read? Oh well. You see, in the moment, it seemed to me that our attack on the Ka'ak Conclave was unavoidable, that they were most likely planning an attack even before our intrusion.
I thought you were having remorse in
Huka Bo
general.
assures me that I have done the Queendom proud and that I made the proper and logical decision. But there remains a lingering doubt, a fear that I have betrayed my conviction for no.
Okay, so there's a little remorse there.
But please, do not concern yourself.
So
with
he
such
feels a little
considerations.
bad.
There is a victory to be celebrated today. We do not know the answer to that, not with any certainty. It seemed, though, as if they had realized that without capital ships, their attacks against our construction operation and our carrier could only serve as a distraction. The true target, therefore, may have always been our supply transports. The Ka'ak may have even deliberately eschewed them in the beginning to make us think of them as mindless drones. Tinfi Ga has raised such a possibility with me.
Got another
and
message.
I greatly value her loyalty and experience. She also thinks that we forced the Ka'ak into a corner, that they were forced to devise a radical and risky plan despite little prospect of success. Fortunately, events such as these are now a thing of the past. The highway will drastically limit the likelihood of our species interacting in the future. So
That'd be
perhaps
good.
we are now safe from them, and they from us.
Yep, you can take this thresher back.
I never doubted your honesty and trustworthiness.
I guess you could have just
I am
left with it.
pleased to bestow upon you the
But
due
why?
reward for your
I don't
highly
know.
esteemed contributions.
I guess if you've never
But,
done it,
as I have just been
you
informed,
get the
that is not all.
Royal
Please
Hydra.
Consider paying a visit to the crew quarters, where someone should be waiting for you. And my eternal gratitude shall accompany you.
You gotta go see Tinfi.
Nishala Currents, new splash. From the depths of our sacred waters, may peace flow like gentle currents. I, La Liganius, bring word by the grace of our beloved.
Oh,
Praise Queen Menelaus.
Polyphides,
What?
21 full years have passed since the late Queen Menelaus concluded her reign.
Oh.
well, be
Hello
nice to
there.
Tinfi.
Oh, right. One of my flight members was so impressed by your performance that he asked to join you. Or perhaps he simply wants to grab the opportunity by the trunk and go exploring somewhere other than the provinces. Pardon me, the Queendom.
There's lots of adjustment.
In any case, Lita Wee has already signed off on the transfer. So turn around and assign your new pilot. Ma'am.
You are the exact thing I needed. Okay.
Can I help?
Can I give you a seminar or no? Okay.
Ma'am.
Now, I think we should have a ship reward. Or not? You only get the ship if you go with the Hydra guy? I guess so. Okay. Alright, well, that's okay. I tell you what, let's go to... Why don't you go to our Barracuda? That sounds good. Okay, we'll do that.
Can I help?
Until we can put you in a freighter. Yeah. Work here. This can, oh. What if I... Alright, what's the sturgeon look like? I can't do anything. Captain, nope. Object is busy. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. What about the Vanguard? Now we don't have a 3-star captain here.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Okay.
I trust the hiring ceremony has gone well. Then I believe this ultimately concludes our cooperation, permanently this time. Let me again wish you farewell and safe travels.
Okay. Good deal. Now we have highways and Sanctuary of Darkness, which is kind of what we wanted. And yeah. You can see him hanging out here. Where the heck am I now? Oh, we went back over here. Okay. All right. We'll teleport here. And we're going to send you home. Staying with you. We're going to go dock over here. We'll start a teleportation fleet.
Entering Kingdom End.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. We still got all the Herald missions to do, but we have our highways. That should make travel through Sanctuary of Darkness much, much safer. It's exactly what we want. We've got all our freighters board. You got 3 satellites left. That wasn't too bad. We got good coverage there. Do one here. Do one here. Then we'll send you home. We'll do the last one here. Okay. Now you should be landing. I'll tell you what, we will go to the break screen. I gotta let these dogs out. I will be right back. Now let me buy this, and then we'll start heading back, and I give you guys some travel footage. We'll do that. Do I need to park this ship? No, they got it. All right. Just takes them a minute. Cut. Settle in right there. All right, let's go buy these turrets. Actual turrets this time, not the launchers, so we can finish up that station and make more ones.
Maranya.
We got to get the fleet going again. We did not get the royal. You know what? That might actually be a herald reward. Either way, it's fine.
It is an honor to see you here.
Equipment, turrets. Oh, because I bought the Argon one, not the Boron one. Medium tracking. We got the phase as well. And then shield gen, boron, medium, Mark 1s. Get a large Mark 1. That should be plenty for us to get this done.
Pleasant travels.
Okay. Let me double check. We're here. I don't want to leave just yet. All right. There we go. What does that get us?
Hello there.
4, 2 and 2. So 12 per and 6. All right. Confirm. 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 Can I put any on here? Either way. So that gives us 12, 24. That should be plenty. So let's see. Confirm them. 400,000. We'll give you the money. And then let's see what our 20 and 8. That's plenty. We're totally good here. Providence Adrift is still ticking over here. Let's see if we can get to our Hydra. We cannot, but we can get to one of those dolphins. Or is it a porpoise? It's the 2 vultures and this. Okay. So let's go in the sturgeon.
Entering.
We'll get a nice space
Towering
trucking
wave.
ride home. It's back into our space. Somehow a split pilot. Nothing wrong with that. Just interesting. Okay. Here we go. All right.
HUD disabled.
There we go. All right. Let me take these doggos out very, very quick. And I will leave you with this. There we go. All right, everybody. I'll see you in just a couple minutes.
Approaching Superhighway.
Entering reflected stars.
situation in the former provinces is improving with veritable
Alright, and we're back.
The Boron government immediately implemented an aid package designed to restore our economic buoyancy, and I helped put it together. Now that the worst has passed, I shall take some time off to explore. You cannot imagine how much
I fell right into it, Patty.
be reunited again. Thank you.
Fell right into it. But I'm glad you all are still here. I hope you're all having a phenomenal Sunday. If it's your first time in, my name's Phil Fisher. This is the Follower Fisher channel. And here we do a bunch of like simulation and management, builders, survival crafting stuff. We also do some miniature painting and scale modeling. But yeah, that's what we do. We hang out. I kind of call myself like a variety dad game streamer. I don't know what to... whatever that niche is. But welcome. We're going to be adding some iRacing to that in the near future here. Alright, can we get to like one of these guys? Yes, we can. We're just going to kind of leapfrog ourselves back to base.
Entering system. Great Reef. Entering system. Heretics End.
Right. Why don't you come home? We can start folding things into the fleet. We've got our defense station going. That's good. We've got some more trading we got to do. Can we get anyone plasma conductors? There we go. That's not a bad trade there. Low supply though. We'll go talk to Boso here in a second.
Customers are reminded that wares on the station are sold without warranties.
Oh, they need silicon like no one's business. That's what we should be doing. Yeah, let's do that. Do they have good mining up here? I think there's some here. Yeah, let's get, well, okay. I mean, we could. What do you think, chat? Should we set up a silicon mine and reflected stars? Hi, back. I'm Dad. Exactly, Shadow Van Dark. Exactly, Shadow. So if we throw up a silicon station here, that might not be a bad idea. We got a bunch of high tech, just not a lot of mining infrastructure. There's some refined good complexes in here. Helium refinery. Coil shield component. But it might not be a terrible idea just to build a small mine. Reflected stars.
We would like to remind visitors that dropping litter anywhere other than an approved recycling station carries an automatic 500 credit fine.
I do not see it. Is it part of Kingdom N? Yeah, okay. That's why. Alright. Helium's not a bad We could do a gas and silicon refinery. So it doesn't appear to have any mining. Kingdom End, the same. Towering Wave, the same. Yeah, okay. We just have to ship it in. I thought there were more sectors up there, though. I guess not.
Incoming
Yeah, there's
ship.
got to be something, like,
Docking
right over
crews
here.
to stand by.
See him going over there. Okay. We got that going. Is this guy still just exploring Windfall? Okay, there's like nothing here. Okay. No southern gate yet. We got 1 million credits. We got 1.6 pending. We got 2 more traders we can constantly throw out. I could assign one temporarily to the station. Let's do that. You're in Silent Witness. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Trade for commanders. Build storage. Alpha.
Warning. Explosive materials can be hazardous. Please contact the dockmaster if you have any on board.
But if I give you all the money, then we're not gonna have any money. We're gonna have $0. 0 credits. Alright, anything else we can monopolize on? We could try.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
It's not a bad couple runs right there. Do one more. And then we should be getting close to our 3-star pilots to be able to start automating some of these. It's the goal anyway. But right now we kind of have to babysit them. That's alright. That's okay. Yep, you're part of our
Dear visitors,
CP
we are
fleet.
experiencing some minor surges in our
Let's go see
power
what the
grid.
messages are.
Please excuse any inconveniences.
Okay, the Wayfinder debrief. Yep, that's fine. And yes.
Awaiting orders.
Till then, onward, my friends. I agree. This is exciting. Got some cool stuff going on. And yeah. Not too bad. Okay. Let us... Maybe we should go trick out our Hydra? We could definitely trick out our Irukandji. Alright, let's see if we can trick out the Irukandji. We're here. We might as well. See what we can do. Oh, it's just the Barracuda that's here. Okay. Oh, we can't. We need the maintenance bay. That's right. Okay.
Can I help? Here you go.
What you got for me? Nothing I'm particularly in love with. Do I not have a hand laser? That's beyond me.
Pleasant travels.
Alright. That's doing the thing. I guess we could regroup with the fleet. Now those bad mamma jammas are kind of done. Go ahead and throw the Hydra there. Go to the Hyperion. Okay. We could go farm some stuff. But okay. Alright, yeah, let's throw some money at you. Maybe like 500,000. Or 50. There. Okay. Get that, keep going. At least get that solar panel done so we can start selling energy cells or producing them in-house. That would be great. Could always put the Barracuda on the Ray. Let's do that. Assign to. And we should be able to dock them. Change to mimic. Nope. Nope. Apparently we cannot dock. Oh, the Ray doesn't have. That's right. Okay. It does. I don't know why it's not letting me pull them in. Let you both dock there. Dock at the Ray. Wait. Are you still hanging out here? Are you being scanned again? God, the police are just harassing you to no end. Oh boy. Okay. Let's pull the whole fleet back here. Oh, I know why. When we told them to ditch, we just went, okay, everybody go over there. Is what we did. That's 100% what we did. Okay. Your kanji is on. Barracuda is going to rendezvous. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, really productive day so far. Actually, I should save while I'm at it. Let's save. Let's give ourselves a save. Boom. Nope. Yes. Overwrite. Yes. Yeah. Nice. We reunited the Boron Kingdoms. We started our Herald quests. We're going to finish up our military stuff. Our military contract. You know, it might not be a bad idea to start heading back to Terran space and start the geometric owl stuff. That might be the way to go. Because we could get... Well, no. We would still need... Well,
Game saved.
I don't know. Might not be a bad idea to at least advance some of that.
Entering system. Morning Star.
I'm not driving. I love how it lets you do that too. As long as you're not in the pilot seat, you can carry illegal wares. But I could go drop all this stuff off. That's also completely fine. Let's get the rendezvous. We'll get that going. And then we'll go from there. Could buy us one on the Argon side as well. Nope. Need the wharf. Not the shipyard. Small. Discover. Absolute minimum. There we go. Confirm. And then we'll have our little fleet, our little teleportation fleet. You know what? I think I never had to do it here because I think, no, I'm not that cool with them yet. Where are we at with faction ranking? 24 with Argon. Ka'ak are mad, the Xenon are mad, but yeah. 25 with the Queendom. Like I said, we kind of did okay with everyone. Some of the split factions, Free Families, Fallen Families, we're not particularly in love with. This is a new faction for me. I'm still not exactly sure what it's about. But I'm even like plus 12 with the bigger syndicate, which is wild to me. Patriarchy doesn't... We're fine. Same with the Quetanauts. No idea who these people are. Ministry of Finance we're pretty good with. Tikva, both the God Realm and the Holy Order we're fine with. And then yeah, Antigone and the Alliance of the Word. So we're pretty cool with everybody. The Buccaneers, that's fine. Yeah. We're not exactly pirate material, I have a feeling. And then we could probably throw a little bit of scratch this way. We won't have a lot of money to play with, but that's okay. We're making money. We're doing the thing. Oops. But I think we'll probably wrap here. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. But I do want to thank you all for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. It's been a great Sunday. We've been up almost 4 hours. Time flies. It really does. Goes quick. Yeah, let's see who we got.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Oh, no. No. At least not without planning. I have to start at 8 a.m. if we're going to do a 12-hour stream. I am not going to bed at midnight. I'm still a little tired from yesterday. Let's see. Alright. The CD's playing Dredge. Marcel Voss is playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Appreciate Mistakes is doing painting. Alright, Dredge, Roller Coaster Tycoon, or painting? What do you all think? Anyone got a preference? I will go. We'll go see CD. She's been sick. But maybe she'll feel a little better. And Dredge, X4, both are kind of like boats. Well, it's a logical stretch. Both use naval terms. Yeah, let me pause this. Get you guys the raid message. Oh, come on. There it is. So we'll raid CD. And give her lots of Fisher love. Till you said hey. Because she is very cool people. Like, very cool people. Oh, hilarious. Of course, the Kingdom End soundtrack comes on right as we're gonna leave. But yeah. We'll go see CD. And thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back Tuesday evening with maybe 2 Point Museum, maybe something else. We'll see. But thank you guys for hanging out. And we'll see you next time.